Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mullet Arena, and we are live here for Championship Sunday for AHSHA. We got 3 games here for you guys today, and we're starting off at the JV level. My name is Ethan Stockford. I'm joined by Dr. Smith, producer and color off the camera today. But Dr. Smith, we got a phenomenal matchup here to start. I mean, we got 2 of the most evenly matched teams in JV. They split the season series, same goal differential, and same amount of points. It doesn't get much better than this. What are you looking forward to in this game?
You know, from my perspective, I'm looking forward to just the raw competition. These are 2 teams that, I'm going to kill our music here. These are 2 teams that have played with passion at the JV level that I haven't seen in a while. I've been, kind of following hockey, high school hockey in Arizona for a couple of years, and this is the level, just straight raw energy out of both of these teams that I think it's going to come out. I think it's going to be a physical game. I think it's going to be a fast game. And I think it's going to be a close game. I don't see this being a blowout either way.
This is my pick for the best game of the night. I think it's going to be incredibly close. I think it's going to be a phenomenal game. And I had the opportunity to attend both of the JV semifinals, which happened last night. And the atmosphere was absolutely electric. Stands were packed. There was nowhere to sit. And I'm expecting a little bit more tonight. The fans are really getting into this one. We got the Brophy Bronco down here to support the Brophy mascot. And as we get ready for the national anthem here, I'm expecting a phenomenal game tonight, and I cannot wait. Both teams as well. 2 underdogs in this matchup. Not really people we expected to be here as the 5 and 6 seed, as the teams line up on the blue line for the national anthem. Just like that, we are ready to go here in Mullet Arena. And another overarching storyline to look out for over these next 3 games, starting in this JV game, is the whole Pinnacle organization is in a championship game, all 4 levels. The first time in AHSHA history that has ever happened. And with their D1 team taking the Division I state championship, they have a chance to do something that is incredibly improbable, and winning all 4 state championships. Let's see how they can get it started here tonight. But this Brophy team is nothing to slouch at. One of the most physical teams in the league. They have 2 of the best players in JV, and LaChapelle, as well as Olivieri, who are both at the top of the division in points and have been incredible for them all year. On the Pinnacle side of the ice, James Cote leads the way in the playoffs with 3 goals. And their goalie, Ari Ginsler, has been phenomenal. He had a great performance last night, and he'll look to do it again here tonight. And do you have any players you have to look out for, Dr. Smith? I know you were at that Brophy Campo game last night.
Yeah, Brophy's goalie was on point last night. Everywhere. There was not a shot he couldn't predict. I mean, it was, Campo was able to put a couple on the board, but he was on point. So that's where my eyes are going to be. Not to discount who Pinnacle has in there right now, but that's where I'm going to be watching for some action.
And it's going to be a good one.
Speaking of Pinnacle goalies, getting some love.
Getting some love from his team, and the starting line for the Brophy Broncos is Olivieri, LaChapelle, and Hiller. On the other side, dashed by Cote, Fleming, and York. And we are underway here of the first of 3 games on Championship Sunday as Brophy with a quick chance, but nothing comes of it. York battling on the wall. It's turned over to Hiller. Hiller with the chance, looking in front. His shot. Big save there by Gensler as he feels that puck early. Cote clears it out of front, and he'll look to go the other way now in transition. He beats one man, and he'll get across the red. He'll get this one in deep and drive wide. And he will continue to battle, but it's turned over as Brophy looks to go the other way. Kept in at the blue line, and LaChapelle will get it. 2-on-2 chance if they hurry for Brophy. LaChapelle around one. Maurer last man back, in a big block there by Luke Maurer. LaChapelle will send this one to the far corner for Hiller to pick up. This one goes up to the point. One move. Loose puck in front battling around. And York will pick it up on the half wall. And she looks to get it out. York now with it. She'll bump it up to Fleming. Will rim this one all the way around. And he'll get in on the forecheck. Fleming, the first one to it. He takes a hit and turns it over. Brophy in transition through the neutral zone. Now a chance sprung forward. Bringing it wide now is Tanner. Back up top, a shot, another save by Gensler. Shot there by Youngkin, and a good chance there, and Brophy's off to the races early. Colley will pick this one up behind the net. He takes a hard hit by Tanner. Patrick Tanner, another player to look out for tonight. He does have a couple games of D1 experience as a call-up, and he could be kind of one of those unsung heroes we tend to see in these big games. This one sent back to Becker. He looks up ice as he finds Cote. Woolman tries to swipe at it but can't get there. As now Brewer takes a hit and Thomas goes down on the play. Long now brings it across. Shot on net goes just wide. Thomas will pick up that rebound, and it's kept in at the line by Becker as this one will ricochet into the corner. Woolman up to the point for Long, thrown on net, easily handled in front there. Woolman looking for the rebound, but he can't put it home. Battling in the corner now. It's going to be picked up by Sedota as this one's sent out. Now a 2-1 chance for Brophy early. Brewer with Tanner, a shot, rebound in front. It's cleared by Long. Great defensive play there to get out of the front as they go down in the corner. But Nia Long, the captain of this JV team, might have just saved a goal early on.
Yeah, that was wide open. Great response, great reaction.
And about the start I expected, to be honest, some back and forth chances. Brophy has definitely appeared to be the hotter team through these first 3 minutes of play, though. So you have a look at that one here. Off of Gensler's check, sitting there. Tanner would have had a chance, but great job by Long to get back there and get it out of harm's way. This one won forward by Rassus, and it's sent up through the middle. Here comes Wilkes the other way. George Wilkes. Look for him to be a key player on Pinnacle. One of the best skaters on this team and a very good creator for them. He had a phenomenal game last night. Wilkes looking to the front. Nothing doing there for the Pioneers. As here comes Brophy the other way with a quick 3-on-2 chance. Sargent with it. Sargent cutting to the middle. Shot. And a good stick there by Luke Maurer as that one will deflect out of play. Just the second whistle of this one with about 12 minutes remaining in the first. Shots, 3 for Brophy, 1 for Pinnacle here. So definitely the volume goes in favor of Brophy, and that's going to be a key part of this game is who gets the most shots on goal and who gets the most chances to score. Because at the end of the day, that is how you score. Pop those into the net. That's easily handled by Gensler. We talked about the goalies earlier. Ari Gensler 6-3 record on the year with a 90% save percentage. And on the other side, it's Mazzy Arsarian, who is 4-2-2 on the year with an 8.888 save percentage. So two very solid goalies in here tonight. And Brophy has two options they can go with, two really solid goalies, and Pinnacle doesn't have a backup here.
Oh, wow.
Pinnacle only has a backup at the Division III level. The other teams, it's just the one goalie, as there's a chance here, but Colley will scoop it up and he'll wheel the net. He's taken off the puck, but the loose puck's picked up by James Cote. Had both their goals last night in a 2-1 win over the 2-seed Corona del Sol. And what was one of two upsets that night as Brophy took down the 1-seed Campo Verde as well. So two underdogs, Cinderella stories, if you will, in this competition here tonight. As La Chapelle with speed now. He looks to go far side, but Cote's there to intercept. Cote will take his time around the net as this one's rimmed up, and York is there to pick it up. Good step there, but delayed offside is called. Brophy will have to tag up. Off McGrath's skate, and Mauer chips this one up to Cote. Cote sends this one in. Awkward play. York had a chance in front, but it's scooped up by Brophy, and they'll transition now. Kind of an awkward bounce there, but handled by Sarian very well. Mauer now. He'll make a move around one, and he'll look to skate this one up. Thomas will go to the loose puck. 2-on-2 is York with him. Rebound chance in front, and she can't get there. Great job to clear there by Andrew Eisenhut. Similar to the chance we saw earlier from Brophy. Brophy fans want to call there as Olivieri takes a tumble. Arcadis floats one up to York. York bumps it to Thomas, and here comes Pinnacle. Thomas will just send this one in deep and look to get in on the forecheck. Rimmed around by Hiller. And now back is Pinnacle looking to regroup. Nice move by the little one, Nico Aritakis. Quite the last name there. This one will be sent out of the zone by Brophy, and Collier will go back to pick it up. Collier now looking to transition. He leaves this one for Fleming. Fleming makes a move around one and dumped in again. Very clear that the game plan for Pinnacle here is to get pucks in deep and get in on the forecheck. Seems like almost every time as there's a big hit there by Sargent. And Cote is down. He's slow to get up.
Yeah, I gotta call that one.
Let's see what we have here.
Run the replay on that so you can see the impact there.
The Sargent, just kind of a 50-50 puck. And kind of just a collision there, and Cote got the worst end of it.
Explore the Southwest style that makes the Grand Canyon State so unique on Arizona Living. Host Danielle Lerner takes to the road to showcase the people, places, and culture at the heart of our state, while offering up some exciting ideas for your next getaway. Whether you're new to the area or a longtime resident just looking for a bit of inspiration, discover all that Arizona has to offer on Arizona Living. Sunday and Tuesday only on YourView or streaming at watch.yourview.com.
As we are about just over halfway through this first period of play, I believe ice cuts will be taking place after the second period intermission. As Thomas now doing battle, and this one's back to Lung. She makes a nice play to get it to Thomas, and it's in his feet. Here comes George Wilkes the other way. Wilkes brings it across. He'll use his speed to the outside. He'll turn and look for help with a good stick there as Brophy will look to counterattack now. Another move by an unnamed player. As this one's sent just wide. Woolman on the wall to chip it up. And this one's kept in here by Youngskin. Back out again for Brophy as they'll look to regroup and get back in on the attack. Looking through the middle, and it's into the skates of Brewer. Woolman battling. Wilkes now has a chance. He's one-on-one. Wilkes with a shot and a big save there by Sarian. First real chance of the night for Pinnacle, and it's handled pretty easily by Sarian. This one now thrown in the middle. Brewer can't pick it up, and Cote now has a chance. Here's Aratakis with him. Cote can't beat a man as Sturgeon does a good job to break it up. Thrown to the corner now, and this one's just going to be sent back to Luke Maurer. Maurer through the middle, and that's turned over, but it'll just be slammed in by Rassis. Aratakis now. He loses control of it. Brophy looking to set up. And now this one's turned over to John Quammen, who will get it out of harm's way there. Sturgeon now. Far side looking for Groft. Can't find him. As Quammen will pick it up, and he'll send it through the middle, and it's right back to the captain, Groft. Aratakis now back in his own end, as he'll rim this one around. But it's held in by Brophy, but right back to Aratakis. He finds Quammen up, and now a rush opportunity for the Pioneers. But again, just sent in deep and swatted out of the air by Sarian on a long-range shot there. Looked like he was shooting a three-pointer. Here comes Groff the other way. He throws one on net, and that one will go just wide. Eisenstark now, who did not play in the game last night, on the ice, as Cote with another one-on-one chance. He makes a man miss. Cote to the front, and a big save by Sarian. What an opportunity for James Cote, but Sarian standing tall in his net, as he has been good here to start tonight as the tides begin to turn in Pinnacle's favor a little bit.
Yeah, watching that, I mean, that was close to a breakaway, and point-blank shot just scooped down. That's that just agility that I was talking about earlier, that passion that comes out of the Brophy goalie.
Off the draw, a chance here. He finds La Chapelle, who can't catch it. Would have had a step there on Cauley. He takes a spill into the wall. This one sent to the middle. Big chance for Brophy, and it's handled by Ginsler and covered. Tip there in front. Olivieri had a chance, but Ginsler does a good job steering that one aside. See that here? Just not much on him. Looks like it went off of the skate of Wilkes there, and no problem for Ginsler, as both goalies have looked as good as we expected so far. Olivieri on the draw versus Thomas. Olivieri, the leading point getter for this Brophy team. This one's thrown down low. Maurer going to pick it up. This one's chipped to York, as York will get it out of the zone. Maybe an opportunity here for Pinnacle. Fleming, 2-on-1 if he hurries, but a good back check there by Brophy, and they'll counter the other way, but a great stick by Fleming to take away a possible 2-on-1. La Chapelle now through the middle. He's just going to throw one on net. Good save by Ginsler. It's a scary shot there from La Chapelle. Pretty well placed, but Ginsler handles it nicely. Chance to the middle now. Brophy, and he puts it just wide. Surgent there with a massive opportunity to put Brophy off one, but he can't put it home. Good puck movement here. La Chapelle again. Another save, Ginsler. La Chapelle takes a hit from Thomas in the corner, as they will battle there. York will pick it up on the loose puck, and this was sent up, but hemmed in on the wall. Great job to keep that one in by Sturgeon, as Olivieri will look to go the other way now. Dish to the corner to La Chapelle. He fans on it. And another good keep by Sturgeon there. Here's a chance. Olivieri 2-on-0. He puts it just wide again. Ginsler might have gotten a piece of it. Brophy with a phenomenal shift right now. La Chapelle again. Pinnacle can't seem to get it out. This is Hiller up top. That one goes off the skate of Maurer and into the corner. Sent through the middle. Thomas looking to get it out. Another good keep. How about Benjamin Sturgeon on that blue line right there, just keeping this shift alive for the Broncos, keeping them hemmed in their zone. Good block there by Maurer, though, on the shot by La Chapelle. Pinnacle has to get this out and get a change here. Maurer looking to get it out, and he finally gets it past Sturgeon. So Pinnacle will get a much-needed change, but what a shift by those Brophy Broncos, and I can't even count how many chances they had there.
That was non-stop relentless.
This month on Su Vida, we kick off the new year with a new hobby. We get creative at Phoenix Forge, a community makerspace in downtown Phoenix where we can let our creativity run wild. You're going to love it. Then we take a trip down memory lane because in 2024, we visited some amazing places, ate delicious food, and met some awesome people doing fantastic things in our community. So you don't want to miss out on all the fun because we have all that and more on the next Su Vida.
A couple of really good chances couldn't quite get them all on net. Shots now in favor of Brophy, 9-6, and 4:30 to go in this first period of play. Draw won by Pinnacle, but they will not get possession, but Quammen picks up a loose puck. Long now tapping it through the middle, but she can't get it out. Youngkin looking to keep it in. And this one will go loose behind the net. Wilkes now with it. As this one's sent up to the point and right back down low. Good stick by Aratakis. Looking to get this one in deep, and they will. Aratakis now behind his own net for Pinnacle. This one's sent around for Woolman. Woolman will go through the middle to Wilkes. George Wilkes now. If he can get there, he'll have a chance, but he doesn't. Good job by Stadota to get back. As this one's in his feet, loose puck and an opportunity for Pinnacle to maybe get some zone time, but just iced down by the Broncos, and this will be a Pinnacle offensive zone draw. As a minute comes off the clock from the last whistle with 3:29 left in the first period. I mean, quite the turnout here for this JV championship. Filled out most of the arena that we have available, and it really shows the growth that Arizona Hockey's had in this last year. And it's really amazing to see how much the game's grown in participation and fandom as well. And it's only going to continue to grow.
Yeah, the camera angle that we've got here shows a big empty arena, but know that, you know, a lot of the seats, most of the seats below us are packed, and that's what they've opened up for these 3 games today.
Cauley now with possession. He looks through the middle, but it's kept in by the Broncos. Thrown on net by Rassus, but he can't get it. Maurer gets it out of the front. Maurer rimmed up, trying to get it out, and they will. McGrath now, 2-on-1 chance. He has Wilson with him. Looking, but well defended there by Andrew Eisenhut, much to the liking of the Brophy fans. And now a chance the other way. Going blow for blow here. Here comes Brophy. Shot on, easily gloved by Ginsler. It's a one-on-one opportunity there for James Lemieux. But Ginsler just swallows it right up, no rebound at all, and very well done there, giving Pinnacle a defensive zone and draw. Thomas out there again for Pinnacle. Seems to be line matching against Olivier. Something else to look out for is the strategy that these coaches have. Such a big part of this game is matching your lines, getting the players you want on the ice with the players from the other team you want them on the ice with. LaChapelle with a chance. Goes off Aratakis with a high stick, but wide. Point shot here. Good save by Gensler and a good rebound to the corner as well. LaChapelle makes a man miss. LaChapelle with the shot. He rings it off the post. Again in front, and Gensler will just cover. What a chance there from LaChapelle to put the Broncos up one more, as he's had a couple in this one, and he beat everything there but the post, as Ginsler did not have that one. And boy, does he have a shot. Pretty incredible flex on that stick as you look at that replay. Whipping that stick and getting some power behind that one. Pinnacle with a late line change here. George Wilkes on the draw for them against Olivieri. Olivieri with the chance off the draw, but it's cleared out of harm's way by Maurer. As that one's fanned on, and it'll come all the way back to the Brophy end. No icing, as it was off of a Brophy player's stick. As they look to break it out now, but it's fanned on. Fleming down low. Good support there by Sargent. As he'll move this one up to Olivieri. Picked out to LaChapelle. 2-on-3 for Brophy. LaChapelle fans on it again. And Fleming will send this one back into his own zone to regroup. Aratakis battling with Hiller down low. Still battling below the net. LaChapelle tries to get one to the front but can't get it through. Maurer now makes a couple of people miss. York with it. 2-on-1 if they hurry. And this one's just sent in deep again by Pinnacle.
Was that one on net?
No, that one was sent to the corner and kind of bounced back in front. So offsides there. Fleming just barely offsides. But that's another thing about Mullet Arena. While it is bigger, the ice is the same size, but a couple key differences is, one, the black ceiling. when you flip pucks over people's head, you cannot track them. It blends perfectly in with the ceiling.
Oh, that's right. I didn't think about that. Yeah, the pucks disappear.
It's the worst. And the other thing is the yellow part of these boards are extremely lively compared to anywhere else in the state. So throwing pucks wide of the net's going to lead to a lot of chances in front and can have a lot of merit to them and unexpected chances coming from missing the net. So that's something to look out for as well.
Yeah, I know that the glass is actually designed to be more active than I think a lot of these kids are used to playing on. So when there's some action against the glass, there's more give than what they're used to.
Yeah, a little bit of a different atmosphere. Obviously, slightly bigger crowd as well, something to adjust to. As it's covered, looking to play it, and they're just going to take the whistle there in the defensive zone draw in Brophy's end. 36 seconds remaining in the first period of play. Still knotted at zeros. Double the shots for Brophy as it is 12 shots for them and 8 for the Pioneers. As the Pioneers have an offensive zone draw to try and create one more chance here in this first period of play. Cote will be the one taking it for them. Goes in favor of Brophy, but held in at the line. Still held, maybe a last second chance here for Brophy. Tanner with it, he's got help, Brewer behind him. He leaves it for Brewer. Brewer shot off the crossbar again, as this one will go out of play, and that's the second post in the last 3 shifts for the Broncos. Great play by Tanner there, knows he has help behind him, takes a defender with him, and an incredible opportunity.
You just see that look of despair that he hands up in the air. He wanted that.
Chances have definitely been in favor of Brophy with 20 seconds left here in the first, as they will look to finish this period out strong. That's blocked by Wilkes. Cote going to go into the wall with Tanner. Maurer will come back as time ticks down 5 seconds. Artakis with it. Looking to kill the clock. Cote will slap it down the ice, and that's all we have here for the first period of play. Still knotted at 0. Brophy and Pinnacle putting on a show for us, and 13 shots on goal for Brophy and 6 for Pinnacle.
It's time to get inspired by the wonders of STEM. The Arizona SciTech Festival is back for its 14th year with exciting events now through April. Celebrate science, technology, and innovation with signature events throughout the community and Arizona SciTech adventures at schools across the state. Enjoy a variety of interactive hands-on STEM activities and demonstrations for all ages. For a full list of STEM events, visit azscitech.com.
On to the second period, 15 minutes on the clock. No ice cut between these. Like I said, I believe we're doing that. Like you said, I believe we're doing the ice cut between the second and third. So that should be either a 10 or a 12 minute intermission.
So one more period until the ice cut, if we are correct, and looking to do more of the same for Brophy. Maybe just swing the momentum in their favor for Pinnacle as the teams line up. We are ready for period 2 here. And Brophy right off a draw with a chance. Rassus thrown to the net. That's steered to the corner by Gensler. York looking to get it out but can't. Rassus again to the front, and that's just covered easily by Gensler. So right off the hop there, Brophy winning the draw forward, as we see here on the replay, just right through the legs of James Cote, getting a quick shot, trying to build off that momentum that they had in the first period. Cote wins that one back to Artakis. York's bumped on the wall, and she loses it. Rassus with a chance. Another save by Gensler. Thrown again to the front. And as this one will go around, and Lemieux will send this one in deep. Groff now, the captain, loses it. James Cote reverses it to Artakis. He's looking up the wall, but he'll reconsider. Sends a high foot far side, but a good glove there by Rassus. And Brophy will keep it on their half of the ice. Fleming takes a big hit on the wall. Huge hit there by Lemieux, and Cote returns the favor. Things starting to heat up here. And I will mention there's a little bit of bad blood between these two teams in a game earlier this year. Several people were ejected, and there were some fireworks. I was in attendance at that game, and so I'm sure these teams have not forgot about that.
Yeah, I mean, that goes back to that passion that I was talking about. Let's watch that hit again. I mean, this is exactly what I was expecting out of this game. The physicality, the passionable teams, the desire to win this championship.
And it just means more in high school hockey. These two programs, also two of the only pure programs in the state. So playing for their schools, playing for each other, the kids they go to school with every day, it means so much to these kids. There's a shot there. Gensler steered to the corner. LaChapelle tries to throw one in front, but it's off the side of the net. This one sent up through the middle. Woolman might have a break on it, but a good job by Brophy to get back. Nice move. Here comes Brophy. 3-on-2 chance. Sent on net, just wide. Rebound to Olivieri. He can't get a good piece of it. Cauley now looking to bring it back the other way as they have a 3-on-2 chance as well. But he'll hold up and elect to wait for help. Cauley knocked off the puck. And Brophy with the 2-on-1 sent down on an icing. And you can see the look on Olivieri's face there. He knew they had a 2-on-1 and he wanted it. Some nice moves here. Brophy, another 3-on-2 opportunity. It seems like they're getting a lot of outside shots, though, from the blue lines, from the sides. But still definitely dominating this game as far as chances go.
Yeah, for sure.
Wilson, Wilkes, and Olivieri now battling on the wall. This one sent up to Becker. Becker, it's stick to the side. Wilkes now looking to wrap it in front. And it's in! It's in! Wilkes on the wraparound called a good goal. And the Pinnacle Pioneers take a 1-0 lead with 13 minutes left in the second period.
Watch that again. I almost missed it. It was for the wraparound. I haven't seen a wraparound work in probably 4 or 5 months in all the hockey that I've watched.
Looked like the late, great Johnny Gaudreau there on the wraparound, something he always did. And as you saw there, George Wilkes went immediately to the Pinnacle fans, and that's something I noticed last night, is how much these two teams feed off of their student sections and their fans. They absolutely love it.
They do. You know, that 1 point, you know, it's only been one play, one puck possession, but Pinnacle looks like they've gotten their energy.
Yeah, definitely a momentum shifter there. Brophy has to keep their foot on the gas, though. They have to keep in mind they're one shot away from tying this game back up.
Yeah.
That's all it takes is one shot, as we've seen here. Pinnacle just 8 shots, gets their first goal. Brophy 17, still scoreless. So it'll be George Wilkes on the goal, unassisted. So all by himself, George Wilkes gives the Pioneers a 1-0 lead. This one sent down by Brophy, and another icing will be called. So another offensive zone draw for Pinnacle. And a good start to this first period for the Pioneers. Definitely turned it around, I would say, so far. They look much better than they did in the first.
Yeah. The conversation I was talking about between the players and the coaches.
Yeah, those intermissions so key to get your troops ready to go and ready to either keep doing what you're doing or turn it around, and it can be the difference. Is that one just wide by Maurer? Looked like that one might have had eyes for the net as well.
Yeah, that one I think was deflected.
Brophy now bringing it up. This is going to be Stedoda. He tries to get one to the front, but Bauer keeps his stick there, knifes it away. Chance right in front. Brophy, Maurer battling. Another chance. Fanned on by Rassus again, and Gitzler got that one. Stedoda takes a spill, no icing, couldn't keep it in. Fleming racing for it. And this one will be sent up by Brophy. Kept in at the point by Pinnacle. And again, sent out. Just past the stick of Maurer, as Gitzler looks to come out and play it, and he'll just leave it for his defenseman. Maurer with a nice move behind the net. He looks through the middle, and that's turned over. Here's Surgeon. Surgeon with a move around one to the front, and a big save by Ari Gitzler. His 18th of the night, and one of the best chances of the period for Brophy there. Great job by Sargent. Just makes him move perfectly around one, gets a quick shot, but Ginsler keeps himself square and does a good job with that one. Defensive zone draw here for the Pioneers. Brophy looking to capitalize. It's Olivieri, LaChapelle, and Hiller, their top unit. This one's sent just wide as Aratakis will pick it up behind the net. He pokes it around LaChapelle, and Quammen will pick it up. Back to Aratakis. This one's sent down, and does it have enough? It does. So another icing call, and another offensive zone draw for this top Brophy unit. And these are those games where you need your top guys to step up. The moment is when it's biggest, and that's when you need the guys you've relied on all year. You need to rely on them yet again. Draw one back by Brophy. This one will be sent down. LaChapelle looking for it as he'll bat it down to his stick. Tries to catch Ginsler off guard, almost does. And Ginsler gets the right pad down. Hemmed in on the wall by LaChapelle. Hammering away at it. Wilkes now tries to beat a guy, and he sachets through a couple. Wilkes dumps this one in, and it's just going to be hammered right back by Brophy as we will get yet another icing here, this time going down to Brophy's end. Seems like a lot of icings here. Maybe a little nerves, kind of panicking with the puck a little bit, just don't know what to do with it, and there's nothing wrong with icing it. It's always a safe play.
It offers the players a good reset. Sometimes mentally, sometimes physically. I don't know how it plays for the goalies that puck ends up in front of, though. That may add to that stress.
Coaches always say, when in doubt, get it out, right?
Yep.
Draw one by Pinnacle as Wilkes, the lone goal scorer in this game, will send it around to Quammen. Maurer will step up and hem it in. That one goes off the stick of Wilkes, and here's Tanner. Tanner looking to create something, trying to send one on his backhand, but can't get it through. There's a battle ensues on the wall. This one will pop out to neutral. Quammen with it. He makes a move around one, but can't beat the second. Good move here by Eisenhut. Eisenhut throws it to the net. Good save by Ginsler there. There's another one sent down. This one might be on net. Not quite. There's another icing is called. First game of 3 today. Make sure you guys tune in for the other 2. Division 3 following this, and then D2 to finish it off. The draw is one back by Cote. Thrown to the front. Ginsler had kind of a scare there. Kind of an interesting play there. What'd you see there, Dr. Smith?
Yeah, it was one of those, hockey basics. Never pass it in front of your own net.
Chance in front here. Cote can't put it home. Sitting right on the back door, and he couldn't tap it in. As he lays a huge hit in front of the Pinnacle student section. They're on their feet. Pinnacle with some good zone time here. Jory Eisenstarken on the forecheck. This one sent in deep. Rassus will rim it around. The Nylung's right there to keep it in. Another chance here for Brophy in transition as it's Lemieux. Long intercepts, sent backside. Now a chance here for Groft, who puts it just wide. Down low, it's Crawley in his own end. He'll go to the safety of his own net. Bounced up to McGrath, but it's kept in by Rassus. Long now, trying to get this one out. And she will. But sent right back in by Brophy. As Pinnacle looking to get it out. And they'll just ice it again, but this one tipped. Off the stiff of Ondraken. Send up the Rassis. Top unit looking to get back out there for Brophy as LaChapelle's back on the ice. The leading goal scorer of this Brophy team, as he's got a chance now. Throws it to the net just wide. Sent right back in. Thomas looking to get it out. York's there to help him along the way. Gones now with it. He'll just float one just wide. As York trying to get it past LaChapelle, but he holds it on the wall there. Rimmed around by Blake Thomas to Quammen. Is this one sent through the middle and turned over? Chance here for LaChapelle. He's all alone. He can't get a piece of it.
Fanned on it right at the most inopportune time.
Tough. Another chance for Moni. It's another post. Good stick there by Maurer to get it out as he has another block. What a defensive game it's been for Luke Maurer so far. Now York on the wall. Sends it up, but it's kept in. Tipped by Maurer. And now behind the net, Brophy looking to set up, but they can't. Thomas will chip it out and look to go around. LaChapelle looking to the front, but can't get it there. As this one's, again, sent down for icing. And another stretch of chances for the Broncos. As you have a look here, I mean, LaChapelle's all alone, just inches away. Hockey is a game of inches, but rings it off the post for, it's the third time for Brophy this game and the second time for him tonight. But he has been absolutely everywhere and has proven to be the biggest threat of this game so far. The lone goal stands still as 6 minutes left here in the second period of play. Los goes up to Fleming. Fleming right back to him. And they'll try and get it out, but can't. Sent just wide again. You see that bounce off the boards as we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, there's a lot of...
He scores! Joseph Matthew LaChapelle, after hitting 2 posts earlier in this game, finally breaks through and knocks this game up that one for the Broncos. You have a look at it here, just through traffic. Don't think Ginsler's shot pitched perfectly in that bottom left corner. Tough one for Ginsler to get to. And Brophy has been injected with a new life here as 6 minutes remain in the second, and we are almost to the ice cut. Fun fact, as here's Cote, and it's offside, but as you hear Broncos chants raining through the stadium, absolutely electric atmosphere here at Mullet Arena. But fun fact, Joseph Matthew LaChapelle, his uncle, Will LaChapelle, is coaching a game later today for the Pinnacle Pioneers at the Division II level. One of my old coaches there, and great family as well. Hawley now will get this one forward. Woolman looking to get in deep, but can't. Hawley trying to regroup. Brophy might have a chance here. Here comes Brophy, 2-on-1, and it's put just wide. Aratakis now behind his own net. He'll make a nifty move there and send it over to James Cote.
Green. Annabelle.
Cote looking far side for his sister, Lizzie Cote. And that will be ruled icing and another draw in the offensive zone for the Broncos. Because their fans have also been injected with new life here as they're getting rowdy, they're getting loud, and I love to see it.
Lots of excitement.
It's always good to see a good show out for these games. It not only means a lot to the kids, but I would say it elevates the game as a whole and just makes it so much more fun to watch and more interesting, if you will. This one's right on net to Ginsler, and he'll swallow it up. .23 shots for the Broncos, 11 for the Pioneers. This time is winding down here in the second period. Maurer goes to Cote. Cote trying to do it again, but can't, because this one's offsides. Pinnacle has to tag up, but it won't matter. This one back to Maurer. Maurer sends this one up to James Cote. And this one will be no icing as Surgeon goes to get it. He loses it in front of his net. Woolman now trying to get one to the front. He finds Lizzie Cote. both the Cotes on the ice together right now. James now, another big hit. He's been very physical tonight. He's had a couple. Aratakis knocks it away as Maurer will go back to pick it up, his D partner. Minor hit right in front of the Brophy student section creates a lot of noise as Woolman will deflect this one up through the middle. Cote now trying to get it out with speed. Cote still with it, but a great stick there by Surgeon to knock it away. Here comes Brophy in transition, just barely on sides, thrown on net, pretty easily handled by Gensler. And a high hit there on Aratakis, but no arms raised as it wasn't anything major. This one's sent down by Cote again for yet another icing.
Explore the Southwest style that makes the Grand Canyon State so unique on Arizona Living. Host Danielle Lerner takes to the road to showcase the people, places, and culture at the heart of our state, while offering up some exciting ideas for your next getaway. Whether you're new to the area or a longtime resident just looking for a bit of inspiration, discover all that Arizona has to offer on Arizona Living. Sunday and Tuesday only on YourView or streaming at watch.yourview.com.
Yeah, we've got that Bronco down there dancing in the stands.
Never have I ever seen a mascot at an AHSHA high school hockey game. But I can cross that one off the bucket list now. As Lung now will look to get this in deep. Through the middle, she takes a high hit and an arm is raised. We're going to have our first penalty of the game. Pinnacle, a chance on the power play now, as we're going to have an elbowing call on, I believe...
Is it right here? Yep.
I believe that is Diar Sedode, who will be our first penalty of the night. It's been a very clean game so far. And that's really the one area where these two teams have separated in the playoffs, as Brophy's had 12 penalty minutes per game compared to Pinnacle's 4. So Pinnacle looking to set up and capitalize on this power play opportunity. In addition, that La Chapelle goal was assisted by Olivieri, the dynamic duo, if you will, of this team, the two top point getters. Cote battling down low. He'll come out with the puck. Cote looking to jam it. Oh, he had a huge chance there. Sarian was lost. Thought Cote was bringing around the net and couldn't get all of it. No icing here as they are on the penalty kill, as Aratakis will try and send this one across. Good pressure by Groff. Thomas trying to get it out, and this one will go up. Knifed around by Cote, and he's tripped up, another arm in the air. And this one's going to be a 5-on-3 for the Pioneers now for a minute and 7.
Yeah, easy call there.
Doesn't get more obvious than that, if we're being honest. Cote with a good play, using the fire poker there to get around the Brophy defender, and as a last-ditch effort, just takes out his feet.
Now, I don't think that was intentional. That looks incidental, but the trip's a trip.
So it'll be Gavin Gones who will go to the box for Brophy, and a 5-on-3 for Pinnacle here, as they have Wilkes out there with Quammen and Cote, and Aratakis and Thomas on the back end. The 3 killers for Brophy, Rassis, Sargent, and on the back end, La Chapelle shifting back to the defense for the penalty kill. Thomas going to look to use his legs. Another very good skater on this Pinnacle team. That's knifed away by La Chapelle and sent down again by the Broncos. Does a good job here by them. Not a single shot on goal or chance for Pinnacle on this power play. Cote will pick it up on the far side, and it's sent right back by La Chapelle yet again. Ginsler will go to play it. Thomas now reconsidering his options. He can't fully handle it, and he'll go off the wall. But again, hammered back in by Brophy, and what a job this penalty kill's doing.
10 seconds left on that first penalty kill.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the second period of play, as Brophy gets back to 5-on-4 strength. Just 50 seconds on that second call now, as Brophy going to get another clear. And they're going to have some pressure on it this time, it looks like, as Baxter will go in on the forecheck. Surgeon with the chance. He's all alone. Surgeon, he can't put it home. Slides it just wide of Ginsler. And now Quammen in transition. With no help, he'll just send it in deep. 20 seconds remaining on the kill as La Chapelle will send it down, leaving Pinnacle with just one more rush here on the power play. Time ticking down in the second as there's about 1:20 left. Loose puck in front, but Maurer will safely claim it. Maurer now looking to do it himself. He'll cut through the middle. Maurer now looking to, as Brophy's back to full strength, and the chance in front, but Quammen can't get a stick on it. It's the biggest chance of the power play came right when it ended.
Very impressive penalty kill for Brophy.
Offsides here for Pinnacle. They'll have to tag up as we're in the last minute of play here in the period. La Chapelle looking to get his second of the night. He gets through one, tries to get through another, but a good stick by Young. Not kept in, it'll be offsides. And here comes George Wilkes, the goal scorer for Pinnacle, and he'll lose it. It'll come back to Maurer. Youngkin, hard pressure. Maurer doesn't feel it coming, and a big hit there. Youngkin working down low to the front, and he'll send it back to York for the Pioneers as they have a 2-on-2 the other way. Good back check there by Groff. He will bring it across center ice. Cutting through the middle, it's Groff. The captain throws one on net. Good block by Long. Right back to Groff, looking to the front. And another good stick by Long. The key blue line players for this team. Also, one of the leaders of this team. That one's sent down by Brophy. And that will do it for the second period of play. As we will head to our ice cut now. And this is almost exactly what we've expected. It's been pretty even through two. Brophy has had their chances, doubling the shots at Pinnacle. 24 for Brophy, 12 for the Pioneers. But a 1-1 game, 1-1 going into the third period. This is all we could ask for, right?
Yeah, this makes for a great game. The crowd here is excited. There's energy here. Sorry.
Fantastic
so
crowd.
Excited I can't talk. Yeah, fantastic crowd. There's a lot of energy. This is what they came for. This is the game I expected. 1-1. Clean game, though. I expected, honestly, more arms in the air.
Yeah, and, it's been physical from both sides. But only 2 penalties coming late in that second period there. And both killed off pretty easily by Brophy. No opportunities on that power play for Pinnacle. As we will now head to our ice cut. We'll have a 12-minute break. And we will be back with you guys shortly.
This month on Sous Vide, we kick off the new year with a new hobby. We get creative at Phoenix Forge, a community makerspace in downtown Phoenix where we can let our creativity run wild. You're going to love it. Then we take a trip down memory lane because in 2024, we visited some amazing places, ate delicious food, and met some awesome people doing fantastic things in our community. So you don't want to miss out on all the fun because we have all that and more on the next Sous Vide.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the third period of play here for the JV State Championship. We have an awesome third period coming for you guys. 1-1 tied as the Brophy Broncos take the ice now. And it's been a very competitive game so far. It's been physical. It's been very defensive. Kind of what we expected from these teams coming in, especially them being these 2 underdog teams in the 5 seed and the 6 seed, which you expect them to be a little more scrappy. You expect them to want it more, to work harder, and that's how these teams got here. And Dr. Smith, what are you expecting from this third period?
So this is where I expect us to get more physical. Both of these teams know that it's all on the line. We saw 2 penalties in the entire game so far, which was not what I expected. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up seeing more in the third. What do you think?
We will definitely see. Here we go. 15 minutes for the entire season as Olivieri has an early chance. A really good stick there by Luke Maurer to break that 2-on-1 up. your whole season comes down to 15 minutes. For some of these kids, 4 years comes down to 15 minutes, and it's high pressure, it's high stakes, but I can tell you most of these kids are probably feeling just fine right now. I mean, there's so much adrenaline going on out there that they probably aren't feeling a thing, to be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
Maurer takes a huge hit from LaChapelle.
LaChapelle really making a name for himself. He was one of the players you called out at the beginning of the game, and I think I've heard his name called more than any other player that we've seen, and that's over the goalies.
He's been absolutely everywhere tonight. He's had himself a very good game. He's the lone goal for the Broncos as their top line looks to build with Olivieri, Hiller, and LaChapelle. Olivieri and chance, big save, Ginsler, and he gets another. 2 huge stops from Ari Ginsler, and we remain knotted at ones with just a minute off the clock here in this third period of play. "14 minutes now. Brophy comes out firing in the third period as they will have an offensive zone draw now. Olivieri wins it back. Up to the point. Looking to get one through just wide. Lung now looking to turn the tides for Pinnacle. This one sent over. LaChapelle can't handle it. In transition, Olivieri might have a step. All alone, Olivieri. He can't get a good angle shot away. Good job by the Pinnacle defense to force Olivieri to the outside and make the save nice and easy for Ginsler there. But yet again, another chance for Brophy, and you have to start to wonder how long can the Pioneers hold on for, and how long can they keep these opportunities out of their own net.
Yes, definitely become a battle. It's both teams know what's at stake now.
And Pinnacle, one of the top blue lines in JV, so solid defensively, and they've really leaned on that here tonight. This one thrown to the front, but it'll go wide. Long going to go into the corner with Tanner. Long will come out with it. Woolman going through the middle. It's picked off, and Lizzie Cote can't pick it up. But she'll get a skate on it now and look to transition, and she takes a big hit from behind there. She wants a call, but won't get it. Sent back in by Brophy with their offsides. We'll need to tag up. Sent through the middle as here's a chance for Brophy, but a good stick there. Brewer now, he might have a chance. It's off the skate along and just wide. Here's Wilkes. Wilkes for Pinnacle. Oh, and he can't handle it. Wilkes now throw the front. Thomas in front, and a big save by Sarian. He hasn't had a lot of action so far in this third, but a big first save for him there. This one brought back to Aratakis. He will look far side into the skates of Brewer. Offsides yet again. Aratakis now looking to create from the back end. He'll skate this one up. He handles it through, and he'll turn back and look for support. Wrapped all the way around. Cote looking to fire one in front, but can't get it there. As this one's sent down, Thomas can't keep it in, and it'll go all the way down for icing. So another icing here in a game that it feels like we've had a lot of those. But nonetheless, I mean, it's been a phenomenal game. 26 shots now for Brophy, 14 for Pinnacle. Both have had premier scoring opportunities in this third period.
12:20 left on the clock. If they're numb to the feeling now, it's the excitement, the tension, everything's just going to continue to grow.
Here's a chance here. Artakis is back, though, and that one's several feet off sides. Easy call for the linesman there. Yeah, and at this point in the game, a 1-1 game, the next goal wins the game, realistically, and that's just what it comes down to. The next goal is the biggest goal of the game, and time's got to be moving so slowly for these two teams right now. This is going to be the longest period of hockey they've ever played. Woman now with it. Good look far side to Wilson, who can't get there. That's held in there by Cauley. Through the middle, Brophy looking to get it out. Cauley with a good stick, and his partner, Aratakis, will send it up the wall to Kwame. This one goes to the far corner and ricochets around. And Brophy will hammer it out, but it's off a Pinnacle skate. Aratakis over to Maurer. Feels like those two have been on the ice almost every shift. A big step there by Jones as he gives Kwame a bump. Looking through the middle, but it's fanned on. And this one will go right back to Luke Maurer. Sent up to Cote, the leading goal scorer of this Pinnacle team in the playoffs. He finds Kwame. Eisenstruck has a follow-up chance, but can't get there in time. Groft looking to bring it wide. Good back check by Cote. But this one's sent in by the Broncos. Aratakis behind his own net. And he'll hold up, looking for support. Another turn back. Some nice skating there by Nico Aratakis. Sophomore. It's been a key part of that Pinnacle blue line that I was talking about. 10 far side, bounces over the stick of Maurer. And this one's flipped up. Eisenstruck gets the bounce, and she'll send it in deep and get a change. Cote looking to pick it up first, and he will, but he's knocked off the puck. Broncos looking to transition. They have a 4-on-2 opportunity. 3 players trapped for Pinnacle. Here comes Pinnacle, a good step by Nylung there to break up the opportunity. I mean, a rare 4-on-2. You don't see that too often at all, and we're going to have a penalty here. We're going to have a roughing call. I'm not sure on who. It's going to be on James Cote. It's the first power play of the game for the Broncos.
He is looking for an explanation. Oops.
Not butt ending. That's a... You would get kicked out for butt ending. And... Yeah, so the ruling on that one's going to be a rough because has a chance in front here, but that one's cleared out. Now we're looking to get it out now, but when there's a board battle like that and you're the third, fourth, or fifth guy in, you can't hit someone the way that James Cote just did. You can't be the third guy into a battle and hit someone. It's got to be 1 and 2 initiating that contact. Brophy looking to set up here. Fleming's back to handle. And this one's sent out by Blake Thomas. So a good job there by the Pioneers.
Right. No, but I was going to say, yeah, correction on that graphic there. That was not butt ending for those that just tuned in and saw that. That was a roughing call. So.
Hiller looking to make a move, but he's shut down by Blake Thomas. Fleming now looking to step up and make a play. And Brophy will get it across the blue line into the offensive zone. Hiller turns it over. Here's Wilkes. He's already got one tonight. Maybe looking for a second. Wilkes thrown on net just wide. Thomas from the point. He lets one go, and that's blocked by Olivieri. Olivieri open far side, and it goes just under the stick. LaChapelle looking to spring Olivieri on a breakaway there. He couldn't quite get it on the tape. From the point, Sedota tipped just wide. Olivieri looking to shovel one in front, and he can't. There's a broken stick on the play as well as the linesman's running around with it. Brophy looking to create some more opportunities as there's about 20 seconds left here on their power play. Tanner, that's blocked by Blake Thomas. Good eat there.
Defense on both teams really stepping it up in this third period.
And it's about what we would expect from a championship game. You don't expect these games to be super high scoring or blowouts or anything of the such. 1-1, 2-1 game, that's always what you expect from these big games. This one's fluttered far side to Cote. Cote has an opportunity. He lets it go, and a big save there by Sarian. Arguably his best of the night. Oh, a huge chance by Cote. Wilson with a good step there to break up the rush there from Tanner. Aratakis chips it around one. Cote will pick it up, and he'll send it down as Pinnacle is now back to even strength. No icing on the tip. Sent up the wall, good stick in front. Again, Cote with the chance, but that one's just wide. Or sorry, that was Wilson on the chance. Wilson again, back to Cote. Another shot and a good save by Sarian.
It's time to get inspired by the wonders of STEM. The Arizona SciTech Festival is back for its 14th year with exciting events now through April. Celebrate science, technology, and innovation with signature events throughout the community and Arizona SciTech adventures at schools across the state. Enjoy a variety of interactive hands-on STEM activities and demonstrations for all ages. For a full list of STEM events, visit azscitech.com.
Maybe we'll need overtime to decide this one. I would love to see it.
Yeah, that looks like a strong possibility at this point.
It's been a bit of a stalemate here since that second goal from Joey LaChapelle. Groft looking to get this one in. Aratakis makes a nice move. Boy, can he move that puck. He's beat so many guys tonight with his legs. York now, and this one will be icing. Is that one just a little too much juice from Aratakis? And York going down the far side. Offensive zone draw from Brophy. We'll have a line of Groff, Lemieux, and Rassis out there. Match Pinnacles, Wilkes, York, and Quammen. This one went back to Groff. He'll try and let one go, but that one will go into the corner. Quammen will just get this one out. Brophy looking to regroup. Time and space here for Brophy as this one sent up to Rassis. Controlled now by Crawley. As this one picked up by Wilkes. Wilkes with a chance. He has the speed. Wilkes to the front. He scores! George Wilkes with his second of the night. And what a goal it was to give Pinnacle a 2-1 lead.
Watching the replay on that, he got a little bit of a breakaway and was able to capitalize.
Yeah, I mean, someone that talked about being a great skater, and he skates very well, uses his speed to get around the defenseman wide, and top shelf, can't place it any better than that. And that's a big one for the Pioneers, as they are now 6.5 minutes away from being state champions. But that's not going to come easily. This Broncos team has been very good tonight and had so many chances. And I wouldn't be shocked if they get another one here.
It's Pinnacle fans making themselves known.
Trying to match the volume of the Brophy section to our left here. This one to the front. LaChapelle makes a move, looking to answer. LaChapelle and a big save. Chance in front of Olivier. It's up in the air. Aratakis has it at his feet, and he'll get out of harm's way. Hiller to the front. LaChapelle again, and that one ricochets wide. No hesitation from Brophy to fire back, as they have a huge chance there. Hiller, good step up by Aratakis, but it's going to be picked up LaChapelle. He's all alone. LaChapelle shot, and it's in! It trickles through! LaChapelle responds, and Brophy's tied it at 2. In the Brophy student section, looks like they might tear down the glass.
LaChapelle making this game the game we thought it was going to be. It's back and forth.
And 2 guys for each team carrying the load offensively, as it's LaChapelle and Wilkes with all 4 goals in this game. It's LaChapelle now again. He'll throw this one in front, but doesn't get there. This one's covered by Ginsler. So that George Wilkes goal will be Wilkes from Quammen and Colley. And on the other side, the response from LaChapelle will be LaChapelle from Lucas Hiller. Offensive zone possession here for Brophy, but it's chipped out by Fleming. Carson Fleming, the younger brother of Lucas Fleming, who played on Division III last year, and he graduated. LaChapelle lets one go, and that's blocked. Wilkes looking to do it once more. He'll use his speed to the outside. Wilkes, can he beat the icing? They'll wave it off. Wilkes floats one to the front, but nothing there. LaChapelle turns it over. Stick the side by Sarian there. McGrath can't get to it. And a great defensive play there on the Brophy side of the puck as they break up a scoring opportunity. And we're going to call here. It's going to be George Wilkes, and he's going to go for tripping.
Not happy.
They have a look at it here. A chance here. And just tries to take a swipe at it, gets a piece of his leg, and this seems like it could be the turning point of this game. 5 minutes even left in the game. 2 minutes will be spent on the power play for Brophy, barring the fact that they score a goal. And you got to think their eyes are set on scoring here. They don't want to leave this 5-on-5. They want to take a chance here.
Oh, they're laser focused. LaChapelle, I'm sure is he on the ice?
He is not. It'll be Tanner, Brewer, and then on the weak side it's going to be Youngkin up front. And then on the back end, you have Sedota and Lemieux. Pinnacle will get this one out. Not the best power play this year for Brophy. They scored 9 goals, but it matters what happens in the end, not what happens in the regular season. Let's see if they can make it count here.
Yeah, their season brought them to this game, this place, this time, so let's see what they can do with this power play.
Sent in front, Ginsler will deflect it wide. In front now, as Pinnacle will get it out, it's McGrath clearing. Well done there by the Pioneers, as Sarian will go to play it. 1 minute in the power play. Half of it killed off by the Pioneers. They've done a good job so far, and that power play feels like it flew by. Here's James Cote with the chance. Cote, oh, he scores! And he goes right to the Brophy student section as a short-handed goal gives Pinnacle a 3-2 lead. What a goal. James Cote forces a turnover, steps around, and just lets it go. Low blocker. And oh my, what a third period it's been.
Short-handed.
Unbelievable stuff here in the third period at Mullet Arena for the JV Championship. Hiller, chance, he put it just wide. Almost responded quickly again. LaChapelle back out there as that one's gloved by Ginsler. Well done by Ginsler yet again. Offensive zone draw here for Brophy. Fans starting to get fired up. They know just as much as the players do that it all comes down to this. 3 miles, 3 minutes for everything. LaChapelle looking to let one go. He slides off his stick. And Cote will like to just clear it as time ticks down on the power play for the Broncos. Just 10 seconds as they'll have one last rush here. This one fired across far side. That's LaChapelle. He beats one wide. LaChapelle looking to the front. He loses it in his feet. Very good defensive play by Lung there.
Both teams at full strength.
LaChapelle lets one go and is saved by Ginsler. Again, LaChapelle, high slot. Olivieri, he kicks it over. Surgeon, he scores! Unbelievable! Brophy's tied it again with 2:44 to go. Benjamin Surgeon with an absolute cannon of a shot beats Ginsler. And oh my, what a third period it's been.
I didn't think there was space for a puck to pick through that. That was impressive. Not a power play goal. Both teams back at full strength. Broncos tie it up, and now we've got a timeout. I think it was called by the Broncos.
Trying to settle the emotions of their players here. I said it before the game. This was my prediction to be the best game of the night, and boy, has it delivered.
Wow, I don't know. Stay tuned. It'll be a different different link. You'll have to log in and watch that one, but stay tuned. We've got 2 more games after this. I don't know how those 2 games are going to beat this energy, this back and forth.
Regardless.
2:44. I mean, it's
enough time, as we've seen, to get another one on the board for either team.
for both teams.
So the goals from Brophy, 2 from LaChapelle, that one coming from Sturgeon, assisted by LaChapelle and Lucas Hiller. Lucas Hiller's second assist of the night as well. And then Cote gets one unassisted, shorthanded, and we are tied at 3 as the crowd is now getting into it. Unbelievable energy here at Mullet Arena. What else could you ask for? Where would you rather be? Center ice face-off. And 2 minutes and 40 seconds decide the rest of the season for these 2 teams. Kept in. Brophy hit on Quammen. From the point, thrown to the front. Thomas will handle it. He'll get this one up to Carson Fleming. Fleming takes it wide, and he'll chip this one into the zone. Cote will hold on the wall, and chance Quammen banging away at it, still loose, and it's covered by Sarian. Oh, and that's got to get the heart rate up for the Broncos there. As that one's sitting right in front. I believe that was Quammen who had a couple whacks at it, or sorry, it was McGrath. But a good job by Sarian to keep it out. Blocked. Here's LaChapelle. LaChapelle has a step. Can Thomas catch him? Oh, what a defensive play, Blake Thomas. LaChapelle was all alone, and Blake Thomas with the defensive stick and maybe the play of the night for the Pioneers. In front, Olivieri can't get a stick on it as here comes McGrath. McGrath and a great back check by Hiller there. As these teams both want it now. You can feel it. Sent through the middle, Olivieri. He's got a one-on-one chance with Thomas. Beats a man, and Aratakis is back to support. Minute and a half left here in the period. Sent back, the Broncos looking to get the transition game going here. It's the most recent goal scorer, Surgeon. He'll move it over through the middle. Knocked away by Willix. Aratakis, he'll look to do it himself. Goes wide, kept in by the Broncos. They'll rule it offsides and they'll have to tag up. Here comes Wilkes. Using that speed we talked about. Fleming stays onside. Wilkes looks to let one go, but a big eat there. And a chip around as the last minute rings out. Thomas will just send it back in. Olivieri had a chance. There's now 50 seconds remain before we head to overtime. Wilkes takes a massive hit in the corner. Maurer on the half wall. He gets bumped, but he'll send it back in. Wilkes chips it around to Fleming. Fleming sent back down to Wilkes. Wilkes behind his net, looking to chip it over the top. A little creativity there in a big moment. And this one's sent back by Brophy. No icing as Maurer will get it at the hash. Fleming bumped back right up to Maurer. And Maurer now, another 4-on-2. 15 seconds on the clock. Maurer through the middle, looking for one last chance. But well defended there by Sedura. Wilkes now thrown to the front, through the crease, can't get any sticks on it. As Long now has Maurer open, thrown to the front. Maurer's going to have one last shot before the buzzer, and a good save by Sarian. Might have been going wide, but nonetheless, he handles it right at the horn, and we got overtime here in the first game of the day. This is unbelievable. I'm not exactly sure what the rules are for overtime. I have to imagine it will be 5-on-5 continuous, if not 5-on-5 overtime into a shootout after.
I believe it's 5-on-5 continuous. It's not runtime, but it's sudden death.
Next goal wins
Next goal wins.
the state championship. This is why these kids play. This is why we watch.
I could be wrong. If somebody knows me and knows my cell phone number and knows some rules,
We'll see if it makes it that
text
far.
message.
With the rate goals were being scored in that third, I don't know that it will last one whole overtime. I mean, went from a 1-1 game entering the third to a 3-3 game in a back and forth bout. And 15 minutes of overtime clock. Next goal wins. Everyone's on their feet here at Mullet Arena. This one sent forward by Brophy. Aratakis is there to handle it. It'll go back to Wilkes. Wilkes now has a beat on it. Wilkes makes a move around one, and he'll curl up. Throw to the front, Quammen fans. Maurer to the front. Big save by Sarian there, as that one had some steam on it. Maurer lets one go from the point there. Good glove by Sarian through traffic as well. That's a phenomenal save. Wilkes wins it to the wall. McGrath. Tanner will get it. But it's held in by Maurer. Second attempt. Might have gotten out, and it does. Wilkes sent far side. And that'll jump over the stick of the Brophy defender. Quammen looking to get in on it. But a good job there by Surgeon to get it out. Here come the Broncos. 2-on-3 opportunity. To the front. Just wide. Brewer. He gets beat. McGrath dragged down. No arms in the air. Pinnacle student section wants a call. To the front. Wilkes. Oh, what a save. Huge save by Sarin as he got run over by his own goal or his own defenseman. But he gets it regardless. Artakis over to Maurer. Maurer lets it go. Tipped in front. Just wide. Quammen to the front. Great stick there defensively by Brophy, and they're going to send this one down. This one might be on net, and it will. No icing call, and Brophy's going to get a change off. 2 minutes in, or a minute and a half into overtime, and here's a chance. Olivieri has a chance. Another one off Chappelle, and it's blocked by Olivieri. Olivieri went down and blocked his own teammate's shot. Cote had the third in this one, looking to do it again. Cote might have a step. He's all alone. Oh, and he can't put it home. What a save by Sarian. McGrath goes down. Far side. Hiller can't get it in. He will this time as Blake Thomas is back to get it. Sent up. Hiller holds the line. To the front. Watch it. Scores!
And we have our champions.
Joey LaChapelle pots the game winner, completes the hat trick, and the Brophy Broncos take the JV state championship. Unbelievable as they rush to their student section.
Let's watch that. Watch that again.
You have a look back at it. It's held in at the line by Hiller. Good job to keep it. Ross Chappelle, no doubt about it, finds it in front and puts it home. And Brophy, the 6th seed, has taken the JV state championship. A Cinderella story, an unbelievable run.
They knocked out number 1 last night, come to the championship to win it.
As we will go through with the medal ceremonies, you got to give a lot of props to this Pinnacle team as well. All of them played incredibly well, had a great performance. Ari Ginsel played fantastic as well. And no doubt that there's a lack of fight there. I mean, no lack of fight at all from them. One of the best games I've ever watched, and it seems like every time we get into this building for AHSHA, something special happens. the tale of two stories here as teams gather, and the amount of joy on one side and defeat on the other, and two polar opposites of feelings.
Definitely a tough loss for Pinnacle. This was an opportunity to literally make AHSHA history.
Pinnacle JV was the last team to punch their ticket out of the Pinnacle program, as the Brophy Broncos pump their fans up. And an incredible run from both teams. I think two teams no one probably expected to see playing in a championship. And the 5 seed in Pinnacle and the 6 seed in Brophy. But I mean, they gave us a show, no doubt about it.
Oh, absolutely.
And we already talked about Ari Ginsler. Played a phenomenal game. Nothing to be ashamed of there. Is the young freshman goaltender has a bright future ahead of him.
Yeah, Pinnacle didn't come out ahead on this, but wow, they put up a fight.
A back and forth game. One of the best you'll ever watch.
This was, I mean, we talked about it before the game started. This was exactly what we expected. This intense back and forth.
Just about everything we could ask for. Luke Maurer receives his medal. What a defensive game he had. Had some incredible defensive plays. And then George Wilkes as well. 2 goals on the night. He played phenomenal as well.
Wilkes going over, giving love to the Brophy players.
Alexander Woolman as well, a sophomore. One of the most improved players in the Pinnacle organization. If you ask the coaches, he's gotten so much better throughout his time here. It has been incredible to see him develop.
Now, looking forward again, we've got 2 more games. We've got D3 next coming up. Puck drop at 5 o'clock or close to, depending on how long it takes them to clear the ice and get restarted.
It's always hard to tell with those types of things.
Yeah, so as close to 5 o'clock as possible. That will be a different link, so make sure that you log out and log back in, and that you go to the right link. So that you're watching the right game. That'll be right after this, and then after that, we'll go to the D2. Notably, Pinnacle playing in both of them.
So, I mean, what a start, but we are not done yet, as the champions, Brophy, will now receive their medals. And a well-deserved state championship for them. Really rallied behind that student section, that crowd, and all the support they received from their school, which was incredible to see.
Yeah, we were talking earlier, sometimes the crowds in these games can make or break the game.
100%. They definitely can. It adds another level of competitiveness and want to win in front of your friends and your classmates. And it's what makes high school hockey so incredible.
Another thing that I think makes high school hockey so special is that it's really non-discriminate. We see, there's boys and girls out there playing at the same level. They're playing at the same physicality. And that's not something you generally see in travel. Really unique to AHSHA. It's an open opportunity for everybody to play at this level.
And we'll wait to see who receives the coveted tradition of AHSHA, the Golden Stick. I think there's really one name circled on everyone's list, and I think I can make a pretty good prediction to who the selection will be.
Can I take a guess?
Go for it.
Does it start with Law and maybe end with Chappelle?
Something along those lines. I mean,
nothing official. We don't know for sure. We have no inside info on who's actually getting the awards, but
Sharian, he had some incredible saves down the stretch, and La Chappelle on that score sheet 3 times tonight. Completed the hat trick in overtime, and he just appeared to be everywhere. I think we will try to get an interview with the winner of the Golden Stick, whoever it may be, and that will likely be posted on the AHSHA Instagram. So go ahead, head over there and check that out once it's up and once that is done. I'm looking forward to that as well. And now it will be the presentation of the Golden Stick, followed by the AHSHA Cup. Is there an official name for the trophy we give out here at AHSHA?
I have no idea, honestly. Gotta get with Kenny and ask him.
Might have to give it one.
Yeah. AHSHA President Kenny McGinley.
And what a job he's done. I mean, he's grown the game so much. It was seen in this game in the D1 State Championship. And he will give the stick to Joseph Matthew LaChapelle. Very well deserved. What a game he had. And he will go to celebrate with this team for sure.
Now, you said his uncle is the coach of the Pinnacle D2 or D3?
D2. Bill LaChapelle. Tough to say who he was rooting for in that one, as the captains will go to pick up the trophy for Brophy, all 4 of them. And they hoist it. And you got to imagine it's going right to their student section. But what a moment for the Broncos. And something they will remember forever. Todd Walsh talked about this a lot on the broadcast for the D1 game, is win today and walk together forever. And that is what you are witnessing right now. Is the captain, Oliver Groff, brings it to the Pack Trophy student section. And that's what makes it so special. They will bring that trophy to school and share it with their classmates, their friends, and their families.
Thank you, shout out to the fans.
And shout out to producer Dr. Smith. Without this, none of this would be possible without him. And he really makes the show run. I do the easy part.
Where am I? There I am. See, I'm the dark shadow standing in the corner.
You don't have it up on the.
Oh, I don't have it up on the screen. Yeah, we'll cut
there
to
we
you.
go.
I'll
there he
show
is,
my
the
face.
man himself.
So if you see me around, I'm usually pretty recognizable.
Give him a thank you for all he does for us.
Or at least a hi and a handshake. I'm good with both. Thank you for watching. We're going to cut this stream. We'll run highlights as credits after this. And we will be live in probably 20 minutes.
We will be back in 20-30 minutes here for the Division III State Championship. So on behalf of myself, Easton Stockford, our producer, Dr. Ben Smith, as phenomenal as he is, make sure you tune in after this to the Division III and Division II State Championships, and we will be back with you guys shortly.